There's been a lot of incidents over the years between content creators and them just being stupid and having absolutely no thought at all to what they're doing. But I think this one takes the cake for this year out of all of them. Or hell, maybe even probably just in internet history, probably. If you haven't heard already, Cenat recently had a PS5 I'm an idiot, giveaway for his fans. And it went horribly wrong. And I'm not surprised because how shitty his community is, which I will get to that in a minute. And why I will explain on like God. Jesus, something in my throat. I don't know what the fuck that was. And in a moment here, I'm gonna state like my thoughts on this whole situation and like why this possibly led up to this. And by possibly, I mean that is probably exactly what happened in the back of my head, and that's my opinion on it. That's what I mean by possibly, just so you guys know. So at first, it was like all going normal, right? That like Kai Cenat just puts on his Instagram story, say, "Hey, I'm gonna be in New York. Come stop by. Maybe you might win a free fucking PlayStation." You know, everything was going well for a couple minutes until the police came and it was like, "Yo, what's up?" But why is there a big crowd of people? And then all of a sudden, everyone started fucking throwing shit at them.
You know, it's interesting because we're not really seeing too many cops inside of the crowd trying to engage with people. We see them on the outskirts.
Like, all of that was actually debris thrown at the officers there. And I would show some more incidents that occurred, but I can only show so much or YouTube is gonna fucking throw the ban hammer down at me. So I don't want to get involved in that shit. But I can elaborate though. Police, man, van, crush, ow. If you know what I'm referring to. Go look up man gets face planted on car glass. I don't fucking go look that up. Like, obviously, I'm not going to show some of this shit, because like I just said, there's only so much I can show before it's against TOS, so. Mainly just plastic, like coffee cups, and like some other shit. Some people even threw their fucking phones at Cenat to get their attention, and even at the police officers. Like, because, like, some of these people have the mindset of, like, you know, oh no, the police are coming to get us, boys, shit. Only what we have in your pockets. Oh, here, I got a Skittle in there. Throw that. Oh, what else I got? I got a plastic couplet from earlier. Throw that there. I got a piece of fucking pocket shit. Throw that there. Let me elaborate more on the personality thing. Like, just in my opinion, like, you have so many people with the fucking personality and mindset saying, like, oh no, the police are coming quick, that you have so many people that think police are bad and always coming out to get them. No, like, all the police came there was to figure out what was going on, why people were in like such a big crowd to the point where they were blocking off traffic. Like that's all they were there for. Like, because obviously there was some complaints saying hey, there's a disturbance. Like, obviously they have to respond, or like shit got out of control. Now that I think of it, maybe if the police never came, I think shit would have never went that far. I'm thinking. It's kind of weird to think that. It's like the word police could just antagonize them. What police where? What police? I got my gun. Where are they? Where are the police at? Where are they at? Like, that's the fucking mindset for some of these people. But in just their personality, like, oh shit, let me get out my fucking the fucking coffee lid and throw it at them. It also kind of reminds me of the incident that occurred, I think, probably like a couple years ago now, where Super Mario Logan, or Logan Theodore, or whatever the fuck his last name is. Like, how am I gonna watch Logan for over 6 years and I can't pronounce his last name? I should be ashamed of myself. What am I doing with my life? But yeah, anyway, this kind of reminds me of that one case where Logan had a meetup in NYC where shit got out of hand, and like to the point where they're blocking out traffic, and that's it. Because the difference between Logan and Cenat is, like, he doesn't raise a bunch of fucking idiots. Like they're like Logan's community is just all just kids. The way that Cenat acts, like, he is going to influence a bunch of stupid people, which he did, because he raised a community full of idiots because of his stupid actions that he does just for clips and his personality and his fame. But the difference between that and Logan's case, it's all play. It's all like they play with fucking plushies. Obviously, like there is no actual character between the actual things, like behind those plushies, like if you know what I'm saying. Cenat is just like IShowSpeed but dumber, basically, because like this is more stupider than the time when IShowSpeed lit a fucking firework in his house, which, funny enough, he did that as well. He lit a fucking firework in his house, not even tuned into the stream, watching firemen come to his house, smoke everywhere in his mansion, then it's like, dude, like it's crazy. Like the things people do for clout on the internet, it's actually crazy. It blows my mind. To be completely honest, I really want to show some of the other shit, but YouTube TOS, so I fucking can't. Because there's a lot of good clips that just like literally cannot talk, that just float around on Twitter. Many good clips that, like, of the whole incident and riot fucking bullshit and just occurring. Like, there's so many good clips I could show, like, so many highlights. Most of them are just, like, the most deplorable, fucking, most graphic shit imaginable, so I can't show it. In YouTube's eyes, that is, because apparently, like, doing the slightest fucking action is terrible, because YouTube can be sensitive sometimes, so I don't want to show much. I'm too afraid to. Some of the stupid clips that he has, like, it is going to attract some really stupid fucking people to what he does, and then he's gonna build a stupid fucking community full of idiots, which is a perfect example of what happened here at fucking New York City in Union Square. Talks about sexual activities a lot. Like, one time he got high on stream for like by fucking candy or something. I don't remember. But, like, the more I look into it, like, the more shitty clips I find of this dude, and it's just it blows my mind. It's like it's just more proof on, like, what people actually do on the internet just to get some. Just to get a little bit more, probably. Just a little more. People go out of the way to do some of the stupidest shit, and like, it blows my fucking mind. I don't have a shitty community, but because all I do is sit here and fucking talk about shit like I'm doing right now. I mean, like what's the worst that can happen with me? Like, literally nothing. Let me tell you guys a quick story real quick. Back in the day, like, because I started, like, partially making content in, like literally at the beginning of 2021. I've been making content creation for 3 years now. But my example here is that, like, I quit one of my main parts, which is Gmod. I originally wanted to play Gmod 6 hours a day on stream, go on servers. But one thing I was told by a lot of people, that one, it's very unstable, and two, it could lead to something very wrong happening, which is what happened with me. For an example, I was building a pretty shitty toxic community to the point where I was actually being attacked, to the point where people were trying to get me banned, people were saying stupid shit to me, people were coming to my Discord making edgy jokes, and like, I don't mind edgy jokes, like, shit like that, but I don't mind that type of stuff. Like, when it comes to edgy jokes, when it comes to when people coming in my Discord saying slurs and shit, I'm just building a very toxic community. But one day I was indefinitely banned on Twitch, and I had to make an appeal, and I was like, I could not sleep that night. I'm not even kidding. Like, I was worrying, because I'm like, oh my god, my streaming career is dead. I can't believe it. The more stupid shit that you do, more shit that you thrive on, you are going to build a shitty community. That is why I quit Gmod, because of how shitty its community actually is, and that's what I was building on. That's why I quit. Like, the shit that you, Kai, like, the shit that you do, you build a bunch of stupid people, and you track those stupid people to your stream because of the stupid shit that you actually do. I've never done anything, like, stupid, but I was building something off of that was actually stupid, like, community-wise, and that's what you're doing. Like, you do some stupid shit that attracts some pretty dumb fucking people. All I can really say is, now, if he keeps going the path, like, the way that he's going right now with his community, and if he keeps doing stupid shit like this, like, he's just going to cause more incidents in real life if he does more meetups, because the reason why, like, in my opinion, like, in my personal opinion, the reason why this happened, more than likely, is that because you have a shitty community, and you do toxic shit or weird shit that builds up to the point where you're, like, then you like, try to do something in real life, and then but then it comes out that your community is just full of fucking idiots. Mostly. Most of your community. Like, this just proves them on what they actually did. Like, they were riding on your car, like, people were surfing cars, damaging windshields, fucking littering, doing this, that. Like the list goes on and on and on. Basically, what you did here is dumb, and you need to stop. Like, if you keep going in this direction, Kai, you are going to, like, probably get yourself banned from everything if you don't change something. A total of 64 people were arrested, and there was also false reports saying that 4 people were confirmed deceased, which thankfully none of those deaths were confirmed, thank God. Like, that would have been even more of a shitty situation that actually happened. That would go down in internet history if 4 people die from a fucking YouTuber meetup. Or streamer meetup. Well, it doesn't, like, Well, Twitch streamer meetup, my bad. Like a Twitch star, as some people call it. Twitch streamer. There's a bunch of names for it. I'm a Twitch streamer / commentary YouTuber. That's what I am. Call me fucking red shirt guy, because almost in every single one of my fucking videos I wear a red shirt with anything that's red on it, because I just like red clothing. Call me fucking red shirt kid 9000 or some cringy shit like that. And in my personal opinion, doing an IRL meetup saying that you're gonna give shit away in real time is also not a good idea. Which I don't know exactly if other content creators have done that in the past, but in my opinion, I think it's a shitty idea, because then it's just gonna erupt in some chaos like it did. Because mainly people were just fighting over, like, fucking getting PlayStations, God forbid. Like, that's why you should always do, like, the virtual fucking, enter tickets, like, giveaway, like raffle shit, like, on the internet. That's how giveaways are supposed to be. That's how giveaways have always been at the beginning of fucking time on YouTube. Doing an IRL is not a good idea at all, because then it can lead to some pure chaos like it did here today. Well, not today. I don't know what I'm saying today. I'm filming this like 6 days later. I'm an idiot. Let me be more specific on that. I'm not saying doing meetups are just bad in general. Like meetups are an okay thing to do, but like you have to have it planned. You don't just say, "Hey guys, meet up here." No, that's not how that works. So, like you have to have permits and shit, and you have to get phone calls, like ask for permission in some places. Like you don't just go to a place and say, "Hey, I'm here. Come meet me." That's not how that works. Like thank God, because if it was every single day would be fucking pure chaos. Shit would get so out of hand to the point where there's gonna be a fucking early curfew for every single human being on the planet saying hey, don't go outside but beyond this time, because shit is going to get very bad. There was also some confirmed reports saying that Cenat never asked anyone if he could host a meetup, and nothing. All he said, the only source that was actually found, obviously, on his Instagram, saying that he was gonna do a meetup and he was gonna give away shit. That's all that was announced. He didn't say to anybody else that he got permission for it. He just said meet me up here. And that's one of the main causes too. Because if you don't have certain plans on what to actually keep shit maintained, it is going to erupt into chaos. You should always host your place, host events, just in general. Events doesn't have to be internet creator events. When you host events, it always has to be at a specific time, at a specific place. Make sure it is actually managed by some people. There's always people, certain groups of people on standby if something goes wrong, like security guards or something. And let me elaborate some more on that. What I mean by security guards is actually have go to a specific business, book a party or something at a convention or something. I don't fucking know. Then make sure there's actually employees there and some management of the place. That's what I mean by that. Anyway, my main point here is that, if Cenat doesn't do much to actually, manage himself in his community, it's gonna go down a very, even more of a bad path, where it went on New York that day, a couple of days ago. If this dude doesn't fix something is gonna go horribly wrong. Other than that, this is pretty much all I have to say. If you guys would like to, or I please beg you of every single penny that you have, please go subscribe to my TikTok, or just follow me, whatever the fuck it's called, because some platforms call it different things, whatever the hell you want to say. Follow my Instagram, I repost my TikToks over there, and if I feel like it, I'll post some, retarded ass pictures of me, or something else that's funny in my camera roll that I find. Follow me on Twitter, or X. I refuse no one calls it X, let's all be real here. Go follow me on X. X, or Twitter, as everyone else calls it. Every single sane human on this earth calls it Twitter, because I tweet a bunch of random shit over there. And go follow, and then go follow everything else below in the description. And also join my Discord. It is completely dead, and I would like to have some people to talk to in there. I'm pretty active on Discord now, between some other communities that I work with, to discuss SMB1 speedrunning strats, which, by the way, go follow my Twitch for that. I'm gonna start doing some SMB1 sub 5 attempts here and within the next couple days, hopefully. And I'm gonna do a bunch of other shit between my Twitch, play some shooting games, and mainly on Roblox, and some other shit, maybe a different variety of content. We'll see that in the future too. Other than that, this is pretty much all I have to say. See ya.